Riveting content. Empowering your life. Welcome to the Sphere. This episode is sponsored by
Sphere Exclusives. Looking for exclusive content from your favorite podcasts here at the Sphere? Head over to sphere.tv/Patreon and sign up today. Hype Talk. Are you looking to leverage your brand to promote ideas that encourage positive behaviors, raise awareness, and/or promote social change? Then look no further than Hype Talk Marketing and Events. Give us a call today at area code 713-332-8237 or shoot us an email to hello@hypetalk.co. coldhardfash.com. At Cold Hard Fash, our mission is to support creativity in fashion, beauty, and the arts. To connect with culture creators, follow us on Instagram at coldhardfash and subscribe at www.coldhardfash.com.
Hello, you guys. What's up? Welcome to another episode of Hashtag. This is episode 82, okay? And the whole crew is here today to rock with y'all. It is your girl, Tiffany NoCo. Go ahead and hit me on Instagram, even though it's down right now, at _Tiffany NoCo. And we will go ahead and rock with our topics and roll in the show. What's up?
What's good, y'all? I'm glad to be back for another week of Hashtag. It's your boy Zane, the man with the plan. Like Tiff said, make sure you follow me on my social media platforms at Zane Taught Me. And by social media platforms, I mean the ones that's working today, because, I think IG and Facebook down and shit. But, when you get a chance, go ahead and follow me right there at Zane Taught Me.
Jocking. I want to brush her shoulders so bad. I'm sorry. It's your girl, Chrissy Vet. You can find me down here, okay, on IG, which is down at Shershay_La_Chris. And that's about it. Shit. It's Wednesday, middle of the week, hump day. I wish we had that, little hump day thing.
I know.
Show,
we need to start getting some animations in here. We can do that.
And some sounds.
Actually, I'll probably go get me a drink afterwards.
That's what
down here at Cheddar's. Y'all are welcome to join if you want to.
Drinks on you?
We'll see. We'll see what we can do. You know what I'm saying? I might be able to copy for one or two. You feel me? So we'll see. But anywho, let's go ahead and roll into our topic. So we are going to talk about my guy, Russell Westbrook. So this past Monday, OKC had a game against Salt Lake City, Utah Jazz. And, first of all, we know about Westbrook. He is stranger to
talking shit.
Yes.
That nigga will talk shit to who the fuck ever. I love it.
That was the best way to sum that up. So at the game, there was a fan, a Jazz fan, that was going back and forth with him. And per what Westbrook said, he was throwing racial slurs. And what he told him was, get down on your knees like you used to. And that did not fly over very well with him. So he went back and forth with this guy and then told him, just to sum it up, on God, I'll beat your ass and your wife ass too. So that was caught on camera of him saying that. And then, after the game, of course, they asked him about it, and he said, I don't regret anything that I said. We have these fans that come, and they say these very hurtful things to us and about our family, and there's no protection for the players. So he was fined $25,000 for saying those things to that fan, and all the fan got was so they give them, it's like a little card or something that they give to them, that if they have another occurrence of such, they'll be ejected from the game. But no fine for the fans. So I just want to know what y'all.
Permanently banned though. Are you
He's
sure?
not. He's not permanently
They
banned.
said They said the Utah Jazz permanently banned the fan.
So the report that I got says that NBA gave the fan who are known for inappropriate comments and behavior warning cards in violation of NBA fan code of conduct.
Well, you know what? Right here, I think that's just for all the other NBA games. But as far as his hometown team, the Jazz, he can't go to any of those.
Oh, well, that's good. Good
So,
for him.
sorry, nigga. You at home, you can't go to any NBA game.
Wow.
It sucks for
I mean,
you.
it does suck for him because he can't go to games. But like, what if he's one of those people that have like season passes? I mean, he can still sell them and get his money off of them. I feel like he shouldn't be able to use his tickets at all.
But you know what? The NBA is really good for cooking up some shit later on down the line to where it's like, damn, that's fucked up. But I mean, once again, I feel like fans constantly taunt Russell Westbrook all the time. This happened to him last time in Dallas. You remember when he was playing the Mavericks? This happened recently.
Yeah.
Not too long ago. It's just like they constantly taunt him, and they know he gonna say something bad.
I'm gonna be real with you, like all NBA players getting taunted. It's just
This is true.
Russell
This is
Westbrook,
true.
He ain't no hoe. I feel him.
He
though.
is not, and
I feel
yeah.
him. I probably be on the same shit. Like, wait,
He's
say
really
it again. Like, what's good? Like, I'm on Ron Artest shit in the stands, pulling
He be
niggas out the
with it.
stands. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, just outside of that, like outside of him getting banned from hometown team, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you know, first of all, he gonna get back in that arena. He probably got bread, and he probably been buying
Probably
floor
does.
seats
Yeah.
for like 15 years. He gonna
Yeah.
get back in that arena. And two, is just like I just hate how he played the victim so dirty, cause like they wanna. I seen the Twitter task force on that nigga ass immediately, because he was
absolutely.
like, I'm appalled, blah blah. They went through his tweets. He was nigger this, nigger that. Like he was wilding. I don't know. No tweets was crazy. Like, and then he was just talking about black people being, like the lesser race. Like it was like, all right, bro, look, you're getting exposed. He was getting toe up so bad he had to fucking make his Twitter private. He was like, oh shit, they on my ass. So
Well, that's what
I'm glad that came to light. But I think it's fucked up how. I mean, at the end of the day, NBA has to follow a policy, so I get it. They got to fine them regardless. But it's just like, damn, like, this is kind of fucked up. I wish behind closed doors, like, the commissioner's like, hey, here's $25K back under the table because we know he was in the wrong. But at the same time, I doubt that fucking happened.
Right.
NBA gonna want their bread, but just looking at the facts, like he was racist.
Absolutely.
And like that was very out of line. Get back down on your knees, like like you're used
No,
to
he
your
was
coach,
wrong.
whatever. Like that's so insane.
He's
like,
wrong. And 25 G for Russell Westbrook, that's light work.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
25K
but
is
still.
25K. You don't got no more.
But
He
still,
shouldn't
that's
have been fined at all.
I'm just looking at other things that have happened as far as with the commissioner fucking Silver and shit and the stuff he's done to other people and the fines that he's distributed just in general. 25K. You know what? Like Zane said, something might happen, something under the table, but even still, 25K is light work. I'd rather pay that 25 G's versus get fined way more. You know what I'm saying?
That happens too, though.
What?
That happens too, where they get fined way more.
No, I know.
For shit that retaliating to fans. I just feel like fans need to be better, whether you like the player or you don't like the player. There's one thing. It's one thing to like be at a game and just be having fun and then talk your normal bullshit, but it's another thing to just be disrespecting them folks. Like they people too, and you can't be trying to play the victim when they retaliate on your ass. Like no.
But I feel like that's culture today, period. We live in a society where we want to sit. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody wants to be heard, either if it's in person or online. People feel like, what, I can go. Like, for instance, if Zane was out here, I don't know, nigga, big personality doing some shit, and you posted a video, and I felt the way, so I commented on it. I can't be mad at that you strike back in my ass and you feel away. You know what I'm saying? I think people feel like we can say whatever we want, have all of these opinions about celebrities and just go the fuck off, when in reality, like you said, they're people too. But everybody wants to sit here. We feel like, oh my God, I'm the victim. I'm just saying, no, nigga, you said some hoe ass shit. You deserve to get banned. I hope he gets
I never
fined.
thought they would say that to me.
What do you mean?
What the fuck do you mean?
You said it so much behind fucking closed
you
doors.
said much worse. So why do you not expect for them to retaliate to you with the same type of disrespect?
I think it comes down to a kind of fucked up accountability.
Absolutely.
It's like, oh, you're a player, you're a professional athlete, you should be used to this, blah blah blah. You shouldn't be retaliating. And I compare it to like how teachers are treated at schools. Like a student all in your grill, like I'm gonna beat your ass, this and that, forcing. And then when the student like, all right, I'm gonna show you something, and then it's like he gets fired and arrested and all that. And it's like, no, like that child is not a child. You know what I'm saying? If you want to act like that, like kids be like 14, 15, 16. Well, he's a child. Like, nah.
No,
look,
this nigga just straight hit this nigga.
Like, after the age of fucking, once you a teenager, like, you're not a fucking child no
Agreed.
more. So all that shit goes out the fucking door. We was doing wild ass shit in high school. So,
yes,
you know what I'm saying? So we was trying to act grown. So you want to act grown, get your ass beat like you grown. If you want to talk shit to a professional athlete and he want to run your fade, you got to live with them consequences. I ain't gonna lie to you. So
Period.
That shit fucked up, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But that actually brings me to this portion of the show, which is sponsored by the Sphere Exclusive Team. Looking for exclusive content that you can't find anywhere else? Look no further than our Sphere exclusives found only on Patreon. We've got behind-the-scenes shots happening daily at the Sphere Podcast Studios. Each show on the podcast network curates episodes that are only delivered to Patreon subscribers. Plus, we deliver the show live from start to finish in our Discord server that's exclusive to our Patreon family. Sign up today at www.thesphere.tv/Patreon to join our $2, $5, or $8 Patreon tier and get access to all the exclusive content we offer at the Sphere.
That's funny that you said that because I'm trying to figure out where I was seeing this up. Anywho, so there was one of these bus drivers. I forgot exactly where it was, but the kids were acting so fucking bad on the bus.
That's at the bus station. I mean the gas station. Put up at the gas station, left them on the bus.
Yeah.
He was like, "Fuck y'all." Just walk
He
off
said,
the bus.
"Yeah." Where did that happen at?
I don't remember. I saw it though. It was hilarious.
Yeah, that was fucking
Have you
funny.
seen that teacher where that kid pulled her wig off her head?
Yes, yeah. I seen
Kids
that.
bad.
That
Man. I ain't
was
gonna lie.
terrible.
That's
because
terrible.
it's a whole
Kids
different.
are bad.
It's different now. I think it just.
Nah, kids were that bad than when I was in school too. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, we were bad,
Some of
but at
them-
the same
some
time,
of
it was
them were.
different. Some.
Now,
Now,
not everybody. Though.
now a lot of these kids have no fear.
I just think
At all.
I don't
At
think
all.
see that's the thing. It's just kind of like Freaknik, but like, am I gonna
Oh,
get that? It's just like I just think
I wanna talk about that
everything's
one
more
day.
recorded now. That's all it is.
That's
It's
exactly
same
what
shit.
it
The
is.
same shit is
That's what
going
it
on.
is.
It's just
That's
everything
what it
is
is.
recorded now. So like you're like, oh my god, like it's different now. Like no, it's the same shit. It's just everything's recorded.
It's so funny you
TV.
said that because I just watched this little Freaknik documentary, and that was something I always wanted to go to. I was like, man, that shit gonna be live. And they
Yeah.
just ended it in like 98.
Right.
I was pissed. But that was the whole thing with Freaknik. It was like, it started out as this small thing with, you know, the ACU people, everybody down there in Atlanta, all them schools. Then it turned to some bigger shit. Then once it hit to the hood, turned even bigger. And then, like Zane said, I couldn't imagine. There's no way we could ever have anything that free or where people are really
Not in the
we
Me
could
Too
not
era.
not in this era.
Not in the Me Too
We could
era. Hell
never
no.
have it that too. So with the Me Too era, as well as like you said, all the phones, cameras, and everything.
Everything
There's no
is
way.
recorded.
No,
Everything.
we could never. And then
Like-
everybody. Let me not say that. Never mind. I was gonna say something about victimizing, but we're not gonna do that today. So that's fine.
We got on a whole different
Yeah,
subject.
we did.
So I just want to say one little thing one more thing about this Westbrook thing. So I was as I was doing like some research to come across what happened, him being fined, yada yada, all that stuff. So I came across this one article on Forbes. This guy, Terrence Moore, wrote an article about this little situation, and it was very distasteful. If you guys get a chance, I really don't want to even encourage people to go and read it because it gives like, you know, the views and all of that shit on it. But the title of his article was, and this is on Forbes, NBA officials need to tell Russell Westbrook to control himself or else. And then he just goes into like bashing him as a player and basically making it as though the fan was right or that the fan should be more protected than the player. And I felt some way about that, and I thought it was a very distasteful article. And for him to have been, because this guy says that, oh, I've been doing this type of commentary for a very long time. You should know better. You should know better.
So we should just allow people to just do what the fuck they want to do.
I
That's
think if
bullshit.
you were on the ground floor, you got floor seats. It's a certain kind of etiquette that
Absolutely.
should just be distributed out. Like it's like you come to a game, like don't you have a good time? You could be like, you know, go whatever your team. You could even be like, I don't know, like fuck.
Let's
that
use somebody
team,
like
too.
Spike Lee as example. He ride hard for them Knicks and he talk mad shit.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
nigga
yeah.
had floor seats for shit before I was even born. You know what I'm saying? But he's out here. He still has, even though he talks shit, it's a certain decorum, it's a certain etiquette that he has being a patron and being a fan of New York Knicks. He talks shit, but it's not to the point where it's abrasive and it causes someone to get argumentative and very
or
aggressive.
disrespectful.
But then I guess I see the gray area too, because once you start doing that, it's like motherfuckers gonna try to use that. Like, you got to kick him out because he doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, and like the fans are that's where the money comes from. You know what I'm saying? Like, outside of like watching on TV, a lot of money's made from the games at know what I'm saying, at the arena. So, you know, it's a sticky situation, but I don't think it's right to always you know, fine these motherfucking players because they're human beings and shit. A lot of these players in the NBA are hood niggas. Like, what the fuck do you expect? You think you finna like talk crazy to? Nah, hell.
But Westbrook is just not one of those players that you go at it with.
I mean,
like,
you see how he act on the court. He be tweaking
like. This is just it's no. Like, he's not one of those players that you want to go back and forth with because he's gonna go there with you. And he also had another thing that happened out in Utah last year, where he slapped the phone out of one of the fans' hand.
That was funny.
That was last year. I think NBA All-Star. I may be mistaken, but I know it was definitely last year in Utah.
Wait, why?
When that happened. He was I forgot exactly. He was doing something disrespectful and he slapped the phone out of his hand.
Hope it was respectful because I ain't gonna lie. My phone catching the
phone?
fade. I ain't gonna lie. Fade. And he better had him hold.
I was say I don't think you really want to fight him. He big as hell. He big. Anywho, we're gonna wrap that up. I just would say that they do need to have more protection for these players as far as these disrespectful taunts from the fans or non-fans, so to speak. So, anywho, moving on. The next big thing that has happened it also involves celebrities and wealthy people. So, if you guys have not seen it, it's been literally trending all over the place, and that is the college admissions scandal. Okay, so this involves one of the bigger known celebrities that people know as a household name was Lori, I forget her last name. Lori Loughlin, the lady who played Becky on Full House. So basically this whole thing is surrounded around 50 people that took part in a scandal that involves cheating on standardized testing and also bribing for their kids to go into elite colleges. And this extends as far as having fake athletic records for students and bribing of coaches at tier 1 schools, division 1 schools, for them to be athletes and they have no athletic history. So basically this all started with this one guy. His last name Ringer, William Rick Ringer. So he is the CEO of The Key is what it's called, and that is a college admissions prep company. So basically the parents from wealthy families or celebrities paid anywhere between $15,000 to $75,000 to have their kids taken or changed so that they have better scores and that they can be admitted to these Ivy League colleges. So now this whole thing has fallen apart. Basically, Ringer, who again is how it all started to happen, came out and said, yeah, this is all true. He's been he has 4 charges against him now, and they are also going through the process of charging all of the parents who have taken part in it. So here we go. Let's go ahead and digest that. What y'all think?
I mean, I think I'm not surprised. I mean, people do a lot of fraud shit behind the scenes when it comes to admissions, and especially when you're in a certain level, upper echelon type person. I mean, let's look at somebody like Bush, the first one, George W. I mean, not the first one, the second one, excuse me. Let's look at him. He went to Yale. This nigga was a C student. Like, I've always questioned his credibility, like him really getting.
You ever heard
Yale.
that nigga talk?
Man.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, in real life.
Him,
like in real life.
You ever heard him talk? Like,
I've always questioned. I mean, I know a lot of his family, his roots, they went to Yale, but as far as his own person,
He didn't give a
academic
fuck about
criteria,
school.
did he deserve to get in there? Absolutely not.
I doubt
So I
it.
mean, it's a lot of people when you're in that level. It's like, yes, of course you want your kids to go to the best schools and stuff, but you don't want to admit to yourself, you know what? Peter's really a dumbass. You know what I'm saying? He gonna ride on this name. He gonna ride on this name and this money.
Yeah.
What can we do? I'm sure we have a plug of someone to hook this up. And then the crazy thing with this story was that I heard they Photoshop some pictures or something from, I think I'm gonna say Lori's daughter. They Photoshop pictures like and put their faces on the crew members. Crew. I used to do crew. Actually, I did it for 2 to 3 years. Crew is a sport. East Coast, if you don't know about it, basically you're rowing. It's rowing boats and shit. I did that shit for 2 or 3 years. Yeah, it's a lot of shit, and it's a local story here in Houston. Same shit.
Yeah.
Niggas cheating.
Yeah.
Niggas cheating plugs, and it's crazy because this is more common than what we think. I'm telling you, I know this for a fact. So I'm not surprised.
Everybody is like shocked that like, oh my god, I can't believe
Why?
what's happening. But it's like all along you've known that this type of stuff has been happening. Like you can't they just want to carry, like you said, carry along that name so that
I saw.
So that they keep building that, how should I say, that status in their family. But if your kid is a dumbass, then they just dumb.
I don't even want.
that.
I just want to say I don't. Like, I feel we're about to be on the same page. I promise we are. Like, I don't think
Go
I'm
ahead,
not gonna
babe.
say they kids are dumb, but like
some of them
No,
are.
not
Some
dumb.
of them are dumb.
I'm not like flat out dumb. Just
No, I'm just
not
saying
smart
smart
enough
enough
to
to
go
get
to
it.
the school.
okay.
But I know what you're about to say.
I'm just okay. Like I'm saying, like
Go ahead.
okay, your parents, they bust their ass. They went to school. Maybe they didn't. Whatever. Like maybe they came from money too. Like once you'll say you grow up in like a whole bunch of wealth, like you just not really that motivated. Like school
That's
not
true.
gonna be important to you. Like middle school, high school, whatever. They put you in a little prep school. It's not important to you. Most of these Ivy League schools, they want to make sure their students do have high GPAs and are doing well. It's the same for prep schools too and private schools as well. Like they want to have like like most of our students make good grades. Blah 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 blah. And you're paying all this money to a school like. You're gonna be like you don't want to piss off the parents like like he's getting C's but I'm paying you $30,000 a year like you know what I'm saying so stuff like that.
Yeah.
But even just outside of that like I saw the little college scam headline. I saw it on Twitter. I was like whatever. I did not care. I was not surprised. I see so much shit all the time. I'm like I'm not even surprised. I see something like the craziest thing is like do not cause any reaction. But what I saw today when I was at work on my lunch break, it was talking about like how like some like these black mothers had like put like they like lied and said they lived over here so their kid go to certain school
My
districts and
parents
stuff
did
like
that.
but like she got jail time and like and
Damn.
there's multiple cases like that. I'm talking about like 2, 3, 4 years, $30,000 fine, shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's like and you can sit there and go, well, I mean, she still broke the law. It doesn't matter what her heart was when she did it. And it's like, okay, have that fucking same energy with these white folks. And these people they come from affluent backgrounds, cause she paid $30,000 for that bullshit for a public school. Mm-hmm. So they need to be doing fucking time and paying fines like a
We're on
motherfucker.
the same. We are on the same
bullshit.
page.
Oh, they are like they.
We are on the same.
So the
page.
one lady, the designer, her name is Janalio is the last name. She's a designer, a luxury designer. She actually got arrested and she's out on $1 million bail. So they are making them pay fines and do time.
Nah, she's on bail.
Well, you
She's
know
gonna
what?
pay
I
her
don't wanna
lawyer.
say time, because we don't know that yet.
She's gonna pay her lawyer a bag, and her lawyer gonna get her fucking 10 years probation and a crazy fine, and she's still gonna be green. I'm not saying for every situation everybody's gonna be like that. Someone's gonna be a scapegoat and like do a lot of. Someone's gonna be the person that do a lot of time. That person that had that little prep admission school.
It's probably
he's
gonna
cooked.
be.
He's out of there, but like it's like
for sure.
but people like
William Singer.
Lori Laughlin, whatever.
She'll be fine.
Like it's what I'm saying. Them people,
She'll be
like,
fine.
They're
She
green.
gets residuals as well as she's current.
They're
She's been on
green.
Fuller House. I guess my thing is it's funny because I wanted to say this and I'm gonna keep it brief, but I just had a discussion with someone about this socioeconomic status and how it's crazy. Like prime example, my cousin. Impeccable grades. This nigga did everything. He played tennis all his life. This nigga went to one of the biggest schools in Dallas. On paper, pedigree is amazing. The nigga applied to Rice. They said no. This nigga had a high ass GPA, super involved. Said no, but yet you let his friend. Y'all accepted his friend, whose GPA is like a 3.0 flat. White dude, of a certain financial status. And it's crazy because it's like we sit and we tell people to pick ourselves up from the bootstraps, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. But then at the end of the day, like you said, people of wealth is just like, well, shit, whatever. A lot of stuff is just handed
all these
to them.
the reason this shit
But
went on for
most
so
things
long
are
was
just
because
handed.
colleges the reason shit went on for so long is because colleges care about money when it
Yep.
comes down to
Absolutely.
it. One,
It's a
and
business.
two, you're talking about your friend, right? They looked at them and they was like, he could probably do the work, but can he afford this shit? Like, hold up, like
Absolutely.
I'm trying to get all the bread we can get.
Yeah.
Right.
Hold up, you got to take loans. I don't know. Like he might not be able to get a loan the third, fourth year. We trying to get somebody he can pay for it all 4 years. We gonna
Right.
go with him. There's just so many different factors that go into that shit. Like it's really crazy. I got friends that work in admissions. Like, hey,
I do
what?
too.
It's fucking crazy.
So my question now is, what happens to the kids
Shit.
that they didn't pay to be in these schools and they really don't deserve to be
I mean,
there? Like,
they
what
probably
the fuck now?
shit. They probably gonna lose their credits or something.
Yeah,
Probably. That's probably really all they can
the
do
colleges
to 'em.
literally have to, or it's gonna look bad on them.
Yeah,
So
they're gonna
probably-
lose their
they're gonna take
credits.
their degrees away or whatever. If
Yeah.
they got degrees and
I definitely. Well,
all that.
I think they should take it away from them. I mean, it's like, it's so bad to say, but it's like because let's just give them some, like the kids, some benefit of the doubt. Like maybe they actually did some work. I doubt it if you didn't even do the work to attempt to get into the school. But let's just say maybe they did some work and kept their grades up or whatever may have you. Take their degree away and their credits.
Yeah, because like I mean, it sucks. I guess the thing, like Zane said, it just comes down to the organization's reputation. Every school wants to have a reputable reputation.
Oh, we know what's going on.
So
So we're gonna
right, they're gonna be like,
we're
what?
gonna-
These niggas, what? Oh, we about to take all this shit away. And they did that to somebody a few years ago. I don't know if it was behind falsely getting in or something like that, but I don't remember. But it was a story that was really big where they did take away somebody's credits. And, like, they kicked them out of school and they took all their fucking credits away and was like, bye. Sorry.
I mean, in all actuality, you can lie about school all day long. Like, you can put anything on a resume, anything on a piece of paper and say that you did it and you really didn't do it. So, like, I don't know. I'm just saying. You can really lie about all.
Yeah. Oh, I
finesse all the time.
You don't have to have
I work in
no
recruitment.
actual
I do too.
paper
And
that says
motherfuckers get caught
anything.
all the time. I
Like,
ain't gonna lie.
you
Look.
can put your name on any fucking certificate and slap any school name on there. And really, in all actuality, nobody's going to do the work to actually check to see if this shit is legit. Some people
I
will,
didn't say
but
you
very
can't
few places will.
Okay,
And you can finesse that shit
Okay,
to the T.
all right. Look, I'm sorry. I work in recruitment. You do too.
I
So I'm
do
just,
too.
I'm
sorry.
just keeping it in a
You
book.
can't-
We didn't.
You can finesse that shit.
No, you can't. Okay, look, I had a guy the other day working recruitment, y'all. Look, and he was like, his background check was taking forever to go through, and he was like,
Was he out of state?
No, he's in Texas.
He's in Texas?
He was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, Zane. Like, I don't have a degree, and I was like,
What?
The job doesn't need a degree. Why lie? Like, fuck.
Now,
And like he didn't even need it. Then some like that's why it takes long because they're trying to figure out because like there's like companies that literally that's their job is to figure out like if you really went to school here,
Yeah, I
show
know.
records,
Verification.
hire right, all them little programs, and then like I was like, okay, that's cool. I'm gonna
Hate
call the
IRA.
hiring manager. I'm gonna tell him like whatever, and he was like, okay, hiring manager was like not a big deal, but he's an idiot, right? Then because and his excuse was I said it like this. I was like, well, he was in school and this is an old resume and he stopped going to school, so he didn't know whatever blah blah blah. Then he was like, I can't lie to you, Zane. I don't have a high school degree either. I'm like, bro. I'm like, bro. I'm talking about why. But it's on his resume. You never want to like assume. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nigga, this is a trust
Yeah,
issue.
wow.
That's deception. You cannot get the
No.
job. You don't even have a
no,
GED, my
it's a
nigga.
project manager of like 20 years. He was
this nigga
finessing
had-
for 20 years.
Wow.
Finessing.
Shut the
Wow.
fuck
You
up.
know, back in the 80s and 90s, it's easy. You know, it's like
Yeah.
easier.
This
to
nigga have his
finesse.
PNP? I guess he couldn't get it.
Nah, he can't get.
Yeah,
couldn't
'cause
get
he don't
that.
have
Nah, he
nothing.
don't got no PNP.
Shit.
But
Wow.
nah, it's
Damn.
crazy.
He didn't even have a fucking high school diploma?
No.
Damn, he was out there tripping.
Yeah, but I think he said he has GED, which kind of saved him. But it just like looked bad on me because like they were like, "Well, did you ask him?" And I was like, "I mean, it was on his resume. Why would I be like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like you just expect nobody to lie." So it's like like it's certain places like that don't background check that thorough, so you could probably finesse. But like certain jobs, like they gonna pay that bread
That's
to
true.
find out. Like
Some.
so, but there's like I know a lot. I mean, a lot of the STEM jobs at least.
Yeah.
The STEM jobs.
Oh, they're
like,
going to find out.
You have
they
to
do
know like which, depending on like what job you're applying for, you know to whether you can get away with this shit or not get away with this shit. I mean, there are smaller companies that's gonna check for it too, but you can't go apply to be like some fucking vice president or some shit and then put Yale on your background and think they ain't gonna check for that shit. Like that's dumb.
I went to
but
Harvard.
you can go to. I mean, like if I'm just saying, like
Look,
I don't
man.
encourage people to do
You
it,
ain't
but you
finesse so
can
much.
definitely do the shit.
Like, you want top tier clearance? No, they gonna see that shit. Like it's
I'm
just
about to say that's
you can't
easy
lie
to
on
find.
you can't lie on applications like that.
Yeah, you can't lie on shit like that and say it. But in all actuality, my point to it was you can literally slap your name on whatever fucking piece of paper and call it a diploma you want to and say that you did it.
I think this whole situation is real hyped up, but that brings me to this portion of the show, which is sponsored by Hype Talk. Are you looking to leverage your brand to promote ideas that encourage positive behaviors, raise awareness, and or promote social change? Then look no further than Hype Talk, marketing and events. We are a full-service social marketing agency that forms a partnership with brands on their journey to become culturally relevant and connecting with their customer to enact social change. We find inspiration and culture to advance the ways brands connect with their consumers and the community at large. We are provokers of change, and our pursuit of inspiration is not limited to any one type of industry, client type, consumer base, company size, or a geographic location. Our clients include New York Times bestselling authors, TED speakers, nonprofits, and for-profit companies who wish to use their influence for good. Quite simply, we love to take on projects that allow us to put our mission of social change into practice. Visit us today at www.hypetalk.co. Give us a call at 713-332-8237 or shoot us an email at hello@hypetalk.co for your free consultation. But just kind of back on that, athletes for years, they've been getting into schools with atrocious grades because they about to make money for the school.
I say this.
It all come down to money. All come down to bread.
True. Verification ain't. Listen, and like Zane said, as someone who works at HR, verification is very easy to do. It really is. I would say the easiest thing you can finesse, and I shouldn't say this, the easiest thing you can finesse is your pay rate. Now, if you're looking for a job, lie. Tell them niggas you made blah, blah, blah. For real, because legally, no one can check your pay. Nope. That's illegal. You cannot ask for pay. So
I know
take this
lying too, because I got
take this gem I'm giving you, because it helped. Your girl has been doing this for about 10 years, maybe longer.
I got folks that contractors at this company, and he'll be like, yeah, and he'll be working, and then someone else be working there, like, y'all making this much over there. I'll be like, bro, I got people that work over there right now. Like, you fucking lying. Right. But, I can't tell them, you're a liar. You know what I'm saying? So
no, you can't.
But, negotiate your shit. I ain't mad at you.
Negotiate that fucking pay.
I ain't mad at you.
Hey, I did that shit. When I was leaving Chevron, I told them niggas, and I was interviewing at my current job, which I love and I can't say. At my current job, they were like, how much are you making? I said, I'm making $35 an hour.
You have to tell them, you're making
I was making close.
More.
I was making not too far, but still, I was like, I'm making $35 an hour. Right. And they were like, you don't know about that. I said, well, that's where I'm at. Then they countered, and I was like, you know what? I lied quite a bit. Yeah. This is fine. This is perfect. We will take it. So pay is something I would say, but them niggas with college and shit, they're dumb as fuck. That's the stupidest shit. Somebody's always going to get mad and tell something. Yeah. You're gonna piss someone off. Half of these fucking schemes. Shit, I just watched a documentary on Studio 54 the other day. Good as fuck. It's on Netflix. They had the shit laced the fuck up. But then guess what? Guess how they got in trouble with the FBI? Goddamn angry employee. So
I bet you them be the same students that be like, well, my SAT score was
nigga, fuck your SAT
take
score.
the fucking SAT yourself. I can bet you those be the same students that be taunting people like, well, I got a perfect score. I bet you did, motherfucker. Anywho, rolling on to the next topic, because this was something I know Chris wanted to chit-chat about, and that was the little rumor that's floating around Lori Harvey. So, she's kind of been out in the media a lot lately, especially since that whole song from Meek Mill when he said, what song is that? But anywho, he says he have her on his wish list. Mm-hmm. So just in December of late December of 2019, she was actually engaged to, what is that baby's name? He's so cute. What is his name?
You talking about Justin?
No. Memphis Depay. Memphis, he plays soccer. She was engaged to him. They called that off again. That was back in December of last year. So since then, we've seen her date. It was Justin Combs. She has some involvement with Future. Trey Songz. And now, allegedly, just based off of the information that was provided from this past weekend from a festival out in Miami, Diddy.
Look, these rich niggas do not care about the personality. They just want a bitch that look good.
But
and they know she temporary, so I'm not surprised. And she want a bag, so it works out.
But okay, so the thing is that
she's not even all that cute.
That's his dad.
She's cute.
She alright.
She looks like a blow up doll.
Yeah, she do.
She like, and I'm not being funny. Like, she legit looks like if a blow up doll was a real or a mannequin.
Yeah.
Like if something like right there, mannequin teeth, blow up doll. Like she looks
She
like
kind of do look like a blow
like,
doll.
and I'm not being funny. Like legit. And I
said
don't know what that tells you about me, but she looks like a blow up doll.
So she did it. Their daddy too, right?
That
They pappy too. That shit live.
that is
They
not live.
They was in the family group chat like, ha ha, you hit that hoe too. I promise you, they was in the group chat. I promise you, it's like.
Probably. That
I
is not
promise
live.
you. You think
I don't know if that's live, but
That
it's
is
funny.
not live. What the fuck? So
these hoes want to act like birds.
So,
They can
okay.
act like birds with
I
the
don't think
family.
she acting like a bird.
You went from the daddy
I
to,
low-key
to two
think-
sons. That's not
I
no
kind of
bird
think
shit.
she is.
That's not no bird
I
shit.
think I now with Jay-Z, I felt away.
Oh yeah, she was definitely flirting
Now-
with him.
now that
she was
I felt-
definitely
Because
flirting with
even
him.
now
From
that.
come on, son.
She was
Because even
definitely
Aniko, you remember
flirting.
in the video, I really wish you could pull that up. Aniko and Kevin Hart was in that video.
Yeah.
And Aniko was like, this bitch, when she turned
was
around.
flirting
When she was
like
flirting
hard.
with Jay-Z, she said, this bitch. And you blatantly see her turn around and
Like-
say, this bitch. Just
like
that.
so hard.
Yes.
And social media came for her ass.
Oh, no.
It was on her ass. But you know Beehive don't be playing when it comes to Beyonce and her dealings, her whole entire
Hell
family.
yeah. Shit. Man, that's Black Twitter death.
I don't know. I just feel
Bird.
like because people I mean people
Fuck
have
you.
different opinions. Some people are like some people are like, she living her best life. And then some people is like, she being a hoe. And then I've even seen some comments that she's being a hoe like her mom. Now, I don't know the whole history on her mom, but what I did
Yes.
get some
Big hoe.
some information out.
Big hoe.
One thing is that she was dating cousins. She dated one cousin, then dropped him. And
You
then
talking about the
got
drug
another
dealers?
cousin. Yeah.
Ooh,
So,
baby.
you know, I mean, is it like mother like daughter or what's going on?
I think
She's a bird.
she's a bird,
I think
and she doing bird shit. And
She's doing bird shit.
do your bird shit. I ain't mad at you. Caca all over the United States of America. Get your bag. I ain't mad at you.
I do
No.
good bird noises. I've always been doing stupid shit.
So
Sorry.
it is what it is. I'm not surprised by it. I don't even think it should be like people be blown away by shit like that.
I think it's a mixture of both, though.
I'm just saying, like, what do all these people, all these males have in common?
Dicks.
Okay, outside of that,
I mean, of
A
course they got
bag.
bread.
A
I mean,
bag.
yes.
Yeah.
a bag.
Bread
But,
and dicks,
but
yeah.
I guess okay, cool. You're in that area. Okay, it's like put it like this. She just bounced around like over and over again.
But this
you know
has
what
been
I'm
over
saying?
a span of like
It's been
3
about-
months, 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, shit.
That
But
this
niggas
has
do
happened.
this all the time.
They do it all. See, that's okay. That is a thing. Niggas do it all the time.
All the
So the only thing is
time.
that people are saying because she hasn't like really been in the media like known for like dating or anything because she was engaged for I think maybe a year or some shit like that. I don't know. But she's been like with that one dude for quite some time. But now it's like she's kind of like busting out and Sis just kind of, you know, she just got a hand in a lot of pots. So people are just like saying it's kind of ruining her reputation as being a good girl.
I can't lie. If
quote
it was just
unquote.
Diddy and Trey Songz in Future, I would never give a fuck. But I'm talking about the hoe with the sons. That's how I know she a fucking bird. I'm sorry.
Oh, because she fucked around with Justin?
Yes, she a bird.
I mean,
She a
listen.
bird.
I'll say this. I don't want to sit here and call her a bird. I feel like men do this all the time.
They do.
I have plenty of friends that I know that be out here that done fucked around, males. Really good friends. I ain't going to put y'all out because y'all might be on this show one day. Male friends of mine who they are out here. When I say they out here, I mean they are out the fuck here, okay?
That's crazy.
Out here. However, at the end of the day, I don't judge their ass. Shit.
Yeah.
Go on, be out here. That's you, nigga. I guess that's what you want to do. But yeah, I get what you're saying about her being a bird, but then it's like niggas do this shit all the time. How many times do we hear about Future messing around with however
Oh,
many women?
God.
That shit is a fucking normal thing.
Penis should
Shit.
explode by
She
now.
it's just like I don't know if you gonna move like that, just be more low key.
Yes, that's
Cause
what I was
like you
about
I
to
would
say.
say you can't.
That's
you
what I was
could
about to
be.
say.
Wait,
That's
wait,
true.
you know
I
what I'm
do
saying?
move.
Like,
You
be
gotta
like,
move
be like,
ninja.
hey, nigga, don't put me on no fucking videos, no
Period.
pictures, and like,
NDAs.
and yeah, all that make them niggas sign an NDA. You
That's
know what I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying.
All that if you want to do all that shit, cause like you just look crazy and you gonna
Like,
get
yeah.
judged in that limelight. I'm sorry if I ever got to a certain status, I'm going to move fucking different. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I tell you this all the time.
Yeah, I'm going to move different. Like. For sure, I ain't gonna lie. I am now a firm believer in
Now
the
you-
NDA boy.
Now you after you done roasted the fuck out
Yeah, like, you
Zane
coming in my
roasted the
crib?
fuck out of me. You are full of shit. Zane roasted the fuck out of me a few episodes back because I said, man, niggas signing NDA.
Yeah.
What? You gonna
Yeah.
have people sign? Yes,
Yeah.
hell
Look,
yeah, nigga.
you come into my crib, you gotta
Shit.
put your phone in the box.
Just sign this
They got
goddamn
tinfoil
paper.
on it. I don't, look, all that shit. You ain't look none of that shit.
That's
because
real shit because I know me and this is just this life we live in. I like to have a good fun time. Sometimes too fun. And that's not for everybody to be privy to this fun. Okay.
And I didn't see it as a regular nigga when my shit get out there. It's
that
it's
shit
crazy.
sucks.
I'm like, I'm nobody. So like, imagine when you just got. I mean, you see it. People that got status, they just that fucking magnifying glass is on their head,
It is.
and you can't move just any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Unless you're moving like MJ and got a hood on your head and you're hiding all the time and shit. And even then, he was hard. It was hard as fuck for him to move around. It's hard. It's hard. It's only a couple people out here that move around real low key. You know what I'm saying?
want
Like
Beyonce's
yeah,
one.
Yeah.
Like,
I just want sis to do better. I just want her to stop having it so front street. Like, you can do whatever you want to. You can sleep whoever you want to. Just keep it under the wraps. Because right now, your shit just out of whack.
But I think if you in the club all the time, it's just a little harder though. Like you know, like Andre 3000, I think 3 Stacks. Like he don't, he be out, like he be out the limelight. He don't be like. I'm sure he be
he's low
doing
as
him,
fuck.
but like you don't just be seeing them in the news all the time because he don't just be going to the club all the time. Like he's low key. Like he don't move around with a whole fat ass entourage.
Just like Kerry Washington.
You got
She
these
low, too.
shorty. It's a shorty like in a rapper section, a producer section every weekend. Like you going the paparazzi gonna see her. They be like, oh shit, she look kind of good. I always see her with different rappers. Oh, next thing you know, like they're like, who is this? And it's like you're a trending topic. Now people calling you a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like just move a little better. Move better.
Yeah. It's
To all my birds out there, move a little better.
Fuck you.
my
It's
God.
some people she definitely
Oh my
could.
God.
Fuck you, niggas. Definitely some people she could take note from. Oprah, Beyonce. I'm just naming
Halle
women.
Berry?
No. That's not. Lala's a good example because a lot of stuff. Lala don't be out there like that.
Yeah.
But I see her promoting all her brands. You know, the divorce shit came up. But even still, when that came up and she was going through everything with Carmelo, she didn't really address it. She didn't say anything. It's like, yeah, I got this deal with Ashley Stewart. Buy these Lala jeans, y'all. We having a contest.
I meant like Halle Berry was wilding, but no one really know about all the wild shit she did. That's what I mean.
Niggas know about some of the wild and shit she did.
Some.
They
Not
talk
all
about how
her
she
shit.
was a drunkard.
I mean, people.
Oh,
it be
yeah.
little interviews where
Yeah.
they be like,
She had
you
a
be like,
drinking
what?
problem.
That was definitely
They
one
said
of the
Halle Berry had a
things.
drinking problem. But you know what other problem Halle Berry had? Her clothes, that fashion sense, man. She was killing them on these Oscars. So this portion of the show is sponsored by Cold Hard Fash. Cold Hard Fash is a couture lifestyle brand, I almost coughed, of designer and trend-setting platforms and social experiences in art, world, fashion, culture, politics, sports, health, and fitness. We offer a curated culture for creatives, cultural influencers, professional innovators, and social elite. Our cutting-edge style with fashion as our guide meets you in all areas of life to provide the commentary and connection for the consistent evolution of your runway. So, do you want to stay ahead of the culture? Do you want to cleverly experience inspiration and ingenuity with our creative community? Then follow us on Instagram at Cold Hard Fash and check us out and subscribe to www.coldhardfash.com to join the conversation. And I'm so sorry I coughed. That was about to be a full-blown asthma attack. I had to laugh that one off. I was like, woo! Something done went down my throat. But yeah, Cold Hard Fash.
Listen,
That's how it be sometimes.
cough drops over here.
Girl.
I've been stuffy since I got bad.
My allergies
Oh my
have been
God.
I know spring is coming because my allergies like have been a fool today.
I don't have
pollen.
allergies though. I just I think I got a sinus infection maybe like 2 years ago, and I never had one, and now it's like every year I get them, and it's like it's very faint right now, but it's like all in here that it hurt. I just don't even
I
understand
think
why.
that might be allergies, but I'm gonna let you sinus infection for sure.
I don't have allergies.
It's coming around this time every year, but it's not.
I don't have
allergies.
allergies.
And it's all
like
right
I've
here.
never had that happen.
Okay.
Whatever.
You know you can get
I've
allergies
always
down.
had 'em.
You know people that like they'll get allergies and some shit like in their 20s, 30s.
That happened
like
to
that.
my mom.
That
My mom
happens,
didn't
like-
get allergies until she turned 55.
But even
Like,
like,
you know how
people
but even
be like-
outside seasonal ones, like it'll be like, oh, I was eating peanut butter for years, and then out of nowhere I got a peanut butter allergy. That should be happening. Like,
That
You know
happened
how
to
people
me.
be like,
Yeah.
oh, the pollen is like attacking my face and shit. Like that doesn't happen to me. I've never had that happen.
okay,
Okay, anywho, so I had like one little thing that I wanted to mention because I thought it was like quite. It was a little interesting to me. I don't know how you guys will take it, and then we can just like wrap it up. If anybody, I don't know if anybody else have anything to say. So I was reading this article about this lady. Okay, now mind you, this lady was 44, right? But she was getting busy. So So her partner was giving her oral sex. And so he was like, during the act of doing so, she just went unconscious for like 2-3 minutes. Right. And so he's like, oh, we took her to the hospital. So what happened is that she had an orgasm during the act of, and sis had a brain aneurysm. So I thought that was fucking crazy. And then I was reading another article. This all have to do with giving head. But I was reading another article.
Like, my head killing these hoes.
Oh my God.
Right.
No. I don't need that. Like, if that's what it's gonna do, please keep away. Okay, don't nobody need that. Okay, don't send a bitch to the hospital. That is unacceptable. That's what that mouth do, for real. But I was reading another one. So this lady, she was given oral again, and she swallowed it, and sis had shit. I forgot exactly what happened to her, but basically her throat swole. Was it swell or swole?
It's swole up.
The swole.
Yeah, it's not swell up.
Her throat swelled up.
Yeah,
It's swelled up.
Swelled.
Swelled?
Yeah.
Her throat swelled up.
Mm-hmm.
It's not swole?
Swelled up for sure.
She had an allergic reaction to his semen.
Swelled, yes.
Oh, well, shit, I don't fucking know.
She had an allergic reaction to his semen.
I don't like the word swole or swell. But
so all y'all that's out here giving head or getting it, y'all be careful, okay?
That's just
protect the neck.
She probably had like a zinc out here or some shit like that. Something.
It was penicillin in his.
Oh,
he
was on some medicine.
What the fuck was he on medication for? Like,
so the article said ear infection, but okay. But apparently he took penicillin for his ear infection, and they had relations after she swallowed it. Her throat swelled up because she had an allergic reaction. No, but she had to be rushed to the hospital.
No, I'm just making sure she's living. Okay.
This is all so
I
nuts.
feel like though we take oral sex too casual though. Niggas don't want to wrap it up. Bitches don't want to put dental dams. We just need to be more mindful.
I'm just not doing that, bro.
Dental dam. I always thought that was a joke. I used to see it in the movies, and I was like, I never. It was not one shorty. If a shorty was ever like, you dental dam, I'm like, we just ain't doing that. Like,
I feel like if you have to do all of that, then you should put it in your mouth.
Only.
That's true.
Only women I can't expose myself. It don't matter. Look,
no.
I feel like you should only be giving head to your partner, like your legit.
But
partner.
who really just out here just giving head to their partner? Okay. How about that? You're a horrible liar. You're lying.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like you have to assess.
Partner, or we've been having sex for a while.
You have to assess the situation and know what's going on, because you can't just be popping peens in your mouth left and right. Like, if y'all ain't never had sex before, you probably shouldn't put his penis in your mouth, and you probably should also, like, yo, vaginas. Listen, you got to be real careful about the vaginas that you put in your mouth, because vaginas and penises are different. Yeah. Coochies are like purses. Them shits hold stuff. You got to be careful, like, what's going on, and then make sure that you're clean and all of that good stuff, because dicks and coochies are different. They way
That's
different.
True. I will say niggas are giving head more nowadays. I'm not mad at that. There are more men giving head, maybe because of the age bracket of men I date. They out here.
Is it a big deal though?
Yes.
Because I just don't. Okay, me personally, I don't want the whole old women coming for my neck, but it's just not a big thing for me. Like,
no,
I've really only had maybe 2 guys in my lifetime to give me some bomb ass head.
Girls flipped over this whole table.
Like, to give me like some bomb ass head, and everybody else is just kind of like. Like, I don't know, like, gnawing at my coochie or something.
Nobody wants a. First of all,
most females suck.
That is horrible. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry to hear that. As someone who, oh my gosh, I've had some recently, and I was like, this is great. Kudos to you.
Having sex?
Huh?
Can't relate.
Well, I didn't say I didn't say I had sex. I just said sex. Oral. That's fine. It's still, but I know what you mean. It's not penetration.
None of this was still sex.
But nonetheless, the head was great. I think, for one, that's a whole different story. But I feel like people of a certain age are really good at it. They're a little bit better because they have experience.
I have to concur.
It's experience. So when they have, listen, when you reaching that 38, 39, 40, oh, my God. Take note, youngest.
You know what? That kind of makes you a little nervous, too, because it's like, for you to get so good at this? How many vaginas have you put in your mouth?
See, that's where testing come from. And and to go take this all back to testing. I say this for myself, and I don't care. It's fine. I have no problem.
Can't be the same.
I am very, very quick. I'm very quick to show niggas my results. Up. I just got tested last month. Here's everything. I'm gonna email it to you. Want me to go on my Kelsey Sebo, my Kelsey folder? No, I do this shit all the time. I'm not kidding.
I'll
be like,
I go to my my lab real quick.
my shit is on my phone in my Google Drive. I will show it
on your headboard.
No, I ain't putting on. No, that went down. We ain't gonna blast it. But most of the time, for one, I go see them. That's what I do. But I'm very quick. Hey, this is in my Google Drive. Before we take this further, do you have paperwork or something I can see? Well, I just got tested. I need some papers. I need to see this date.
like
I'm very proud of you because like
I do this on a faithful.
in my
In fact, I'll
in
show
my
y'all
horror
too.
days
Later.
back in the day. I think I probably had like maybe 1 or 2 girls that would be like, you got a condom? 1.
Oh.
And then 2.
Oh, I do it.
And then 2, like it's really just not that common. I'm gonna be real with you. Like most shorties just they don't even ask if you clean. They just be like with the shits. I'm just being real. Most
that's
women
very
do
true.
not fucking
That's
care
very
or
true.
ask.
But
A lot.
I'm just
it gets
keeping
worse when you
real.
get older. It gets worse when you get older.
They do not give a fuck.
Niggas really don't give a fuck.
No,
Yeah.
no, and females don't give
No,
a fuck
in
now. What are
real
you talking about?
life.
Females do not give a. Niggas for sure don't
No,
care.
niggas
Nah,
really
they
don't.
I used to think
Sure.
females would like care more. Though. I'm talking about most females, or you'd be like, no, and they'd be like, well, whatever, fuck it. Like I'm be like, it's never.
Maybe I'm the only one because I be quick. I be like,
Mm-mm.
you really excited
But you know
down
what?
there? You about to put that condom on, right?
I be thinking maybe they just trying to have my kid though too because I didn't. Like, what's be short is that I didn't hit my nigga hit. And he'd be like, yeah, she asked me for a condom. And I'm like, damn, she ain't asked me. So I'd be like confused.
Oh,
like,
wow.
why are you moving different?
That's,
You know what I'm saying? So
maybe
I don't
you
know.
did a little something better. I don't know your life.
what I ain't,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know your life.
I don't know.
But
I
wrap
have
that shit
some
up.
in
niggas.
like my little nightstand. But that's if you get to come to my house.
Nobody
used
comes
to-
over my house.
Yeah, no.
No. I had someone low key push that button last week.
No.
Can I come? No. I'm in the area. No.
It just depends. It depends. Like
I want to drop you off something. No. There's only
I have never had that problem.
Let me come
Can I
over.
come over?
Nah.
Sure.
Absolutely.
I've
not.
never had that issue ever.
Oh, I don't play them games.
No.
I don't like people to come over.
Nah. It's
Only females that say no is the ones that got kids, and I'm like, I ain't trying to come over there anyway to see your kids, so you can come over here, but outside that. Mm-mm.
Wrap it up, y'all. That's the lesson for today's
Wrap it up
Yeah,
Wednesday.
for sure.
Wild out. I mean, don't wild out. Wrap it up Wednesday. Goddamn, that's what you do today. Cause it's hump day.
It is hump
It's hump
day.
day.
It is. So if you're gonna be humping, what
Please
was that,
wrap
Chris?
it up. Wrap it
it
up.
up.
Please, y'all.
it up.
Diseases ain't no joke. They got shit out here that be murking niggas in like a week.
So I seen it. I thought this was.
Chlamydia, super gonorrhea.
That is
super
hard to get rid
everything.
of.
Yeah, like the antibiotics don't work no more on that shit. Like you gotta
Ladies,
drip.
like
IV
Tip
drip.
said, that shit is like a goddamn pocketbook. You don't be walking
Oh,
around here
yeah.
looking like a Star Crunch down there. Mad as fuck. Got a Star Crunch
No,
pussy.
sir, I cannot.
It's not gonna
Oh,
taste as good as
my
one gonna
God.
look like one.
Oh
That ain't
my
gonna be
God.
no good for
You know
nobody.
the Star Crunch look like?
Disgusting.
That's
That is
so fucking
disgusting.
crazy.
That's what it
That
looks
is
like.
Crunch bar.
It is though. Coochies, they hold stuff like all up in the like.
You know,
listen.
honestly, and just because I know, I 100,000% agree. I agree. That's why I've always been like, I don't know, because I don't know what the fuck going on down there. You know, it's just a little different. Like, you could tell a nigga, go take a shower right now. And, you know, I mean, I'm just being real. Like, it's just like, it just seemed more clean.
But I think also with women as well, we are self-clean. At least ours is self-cleaning. I will say that. That's a little bit, at least our body kind of be like, okay, some shit ain't right. Let's fix it somehow. Y'all shit don't really do that, which also makes me worried about y'all. Well, at least we have a self-cleaning orifice. Like, our shit kind of works itself out, sort of. And then on top of that, women, we just always have so many issues down there anyway, just naturally. I don't know, shit. Yeast.
Everything.
We are, niggas be making bread down there, you know, and that's common.
Oh, my
It
God.
happens.
Sweating like, cause
Yes.
it's
Wrap it up.
okay. We
We
gonna
wrap
wrap
it
it
up.
up. We gonna wrap it up because I think that conversation could
I'm
just
just
keep
saying,
going.
it's facts.
It is though. It's so different. It's so different.
That's a Wonder Bread factory down
Like,
there.
It really is.
Like when you sweat, it's different. Like niggas can just like
Depending
wiggle
on
their
what you
balls and free them up. A bitch sweating up in there, it's like trapped.
Yes, and what we eat depends on everything down there too. I know when I was a vegetarian, I've been eating meat lately. That's a whole different story. But when I was a vegetarian, like my shit was just like It just felt like Fiji. It just was wonderful feeling.
It's so different.
It's a different feeling. I feel like
all your bodily organs when you like do a cleaning system. Even your farts are different.
That's true. Like your farts are different.
It's all different.
It's a whole different thing. But that's the point. We're done with bodily functions.
We're done with that.
Why do you lean
we
back?
Talk about bodily functions one show. Like since we have so much to talk about on it. All of the
it is. There's a lot to say about it.
So okay. Again, we're wrapping it up, you guys. Hope that you enjoyed the show. Definitely come back to see us next week. Make sure you subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and then tell that friend to watch the show and subscribe. You can catch snippets on all of our social medias, which we gave that out at the beginning of the show. But I will go ahead and give mine again. So it is Tiffany Noco. And go ahead and follow me on Instagram @_Tiffany Noco.
At Zane Taught Me. At Zane Taught Me.
Why you say
At Zane Taught Me. Follow me right there.
Nigga, bye. That old Zane Taught Me. Right here, Shershay_Lot_Chris. It's your girl, Chris Yvette. Thank you for joining us today on #Hump Day. Wrap it up Wednesday. We out. Wrap it up.
Clean your pussy.